new state pension replaced the basic and additional state pension for those who reach state pension age on or after the 6th of April 2016. The rules on how you accrue your entitlement to the state pension also changed, as I outlined in my video called How the New State Pension Differs from the Basic and Additional State Pension. And one element that I'm going to explain in this video is what happens if you're working abroad for a period of time or plan to retire abroad. The first thing to point out is that if you currently live or work in another country, you might be able to contribute towards that country's state pension scheme. If you've lived or worked in another country in the past, you might be eligible for that country's state pension as well as a UK state pension. You will need to check with the other country's pension service to find out if you're able to pay into or receive their state pension. In the UK, under the new state pension rules, your entitlement is based on your own UK national insurance record. So any period that you're working overseas will not generally count for your state pension accrual. Having said that, there is a minimum qualifying period for the new state pension of 10 years, but these qualifying years are not always necessarily based upon the national insurance credits that you accrue by working in a UK-based job. If you're working or have worked overseas in particular countries, which still includes the European Economic Area, the EEA, Switzerland, Gibraltar, or certain other countries that have a social security arrangement with the UK, then whilst you will not be accruing the pension, you will be adding qualifying years. So, for example, if you have 7 qualifying years from the UK on your national insurance record when you reach state pension age, but you worked in an EEA country for 16 years and paid contributions to that country's state pension, those years will count towards the 10 minimum qualifying years needed to claim the new state pension. There is a catch though. Your new state pension amount will only be based on the 7 years of national insurance contributions you actually made in the UK, not on the 16 years you contributed to an overseas pension, which is why it's important to check what you can claim from any countries you've worked in abroad. There's a link in the description below to all the countries that have a social security agreement with the UK. If you decide to retire overseas, you can claim your UK state pension in almost any country that you plan to move to, but the rules on how much you can claim and how you claim differ depending on the country you've retired to and worked in. If where you retire is in the European Economic Area, Gibraltar or Switzerland, then you only need to make a claim in the last country where you lived or worked, as your claim will cover all these countries. So claiming is quite straightforward. The other huge benefit is that your pension will increase each year in line with the UK rules, which currently means that the triple lock agreement will apply. If you worked in any country outside of those mentioned, you need to make a claim to each individual country separately to receive your accrued state benefit. Once more, if you retire to a country outside of the EEA, Gibraltar and Switzerland, your state pension will remain level and not increase in line with the UK rules. So that could have quite a significant impact upon your retirement income. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video and it's been useful to you. If it has, please press the like button and of course subscribe so that you can see other videos that I put out. I do have other videos on the state pension, so you can get quick access to those and if you check out the description below for links to those. My name is Justin King. I'm a chartered and certified financial planner. My aim is to help you live a successful life. That often involves understanding your money. I host a podcast called the Retirement Cafe Podcast. You might like to tune into that. Again, you can check out the description below to see a link to that. And of course, you can sign up for my weekly newsletter, which is packed with inspiration and tips for a successful retirement. For now, I'm Justin King, helping you live your best life.